Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do a makeup look. I haven't done a makeup look in quite some time here on YouTube, so I decided I'd come back and do a little bit of something today. Now I have done my skincare. If you've watched my previous vlog, you will have seen what skincare products I've used, but in case you haven't and you're just coming in here for the nosy, I will show you. So I have used this Renergie day cream. This is the Renergie 300 peptide cream, and I have used the Elizabeth Arden one, which I don't have here in front of me. The Elizabeth Arden eye cream, the Lancome Energie de Vie primer, or not primer, serum, and I have used my Malibu 500 Malibu 50 SPF. God, I can't speak. You can tell I'm not used to doing these videos anymore, but hopefully we're going to get back into it again. So without further ado, let's get back into it. But first of all, don't forget to like, subscribe and do all the YouTubey things, because you know I will forget to say all and any of that. So right now I'm just going to put on a little bit of primer. So I'm going to be using my Makeup Academy primer. This is the hyaluronic acid based one, which I love anything with hyaluronic acid in it. Oh god, it feels lovely. I had it in the fridge as well. I don't know whether you're supposed to do that, but I actually like having my skincare in the fridge. Skincare and primers, if they're sprays. That was supposed to be a spray, but I broke the nozzle on it. Sure, you know what breaks steel. So we're going to go in with some foundation. I'm just going to do my foundation off camera because it's kind of one of those things that takes up time filming, so I'm just going to do it off camera. Okay, so the foundation is on. The one I use is the Tint Miracle in shade number 005, and I mixed it with a little dab of a 06 just to give it a little bit of tan, because I have a little bit of tan on me and I don't want to be Snow White, so we'll put a bit on. Okay, so I'm happy with the coverage on that. Now I'm going to do some concealer. So the concealer that I'm using at the minute is the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. I've been using this one now for a while, so I'm trying to use up all my makeup, trying to focus really this year on using things up and not wasting them. Using up all my products. And I'm using this Morphe M427 brush as a blender. I absolutely love this blush. I cannot speak today, what is wrong with me? I love this brush for doing concealer because it just blends everything in so nicely, as you can see. So guys, I've got a new lighting setup going on here right today, and I'm still not 100% on it. I don't know if I've done it right. Like, how do you think it looks? I know I look like a ghost anyway, like most of the time, that's standard, but I just feel I look extra ghostly today. Okie dokie, so that is that done. Now I'm going to go in with some bronzer. I have been using this PS Cosmetics Cream Contour. No shade on this one, it's just the standard one. And I've been really enjoying it for a very minimal looking makeup. I should have put my hair clip in, shouldn't I? That would have been handier. Hold on. I had it even in front of me to actually do it. And did I do it? No. This reminds me a lot of the Charlotte Tilbury one, and it is a very good dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. But I prefer the Charlotte Tilbury one though, because it comes in more colours, and I don't always like to be the same colour every day. I like to use things a little bit differently, but overall it is a good product. I cannot complain about it, to be honest. It's actually a really good product. And as you will see, it blends very, very easily into the skin to really warm up the face. I wasn't always a fan of cream contours. I feel in the last couple of years the consistency and the formulas have really improved. I remember when they first came out, you would literally put them on and you had seconds to move with them before they would actually dry into the skin, and once they dried in, you were screwed. They're the ones I remember. If my voice is sounding a bit funny today, I actually have a cold, so yeah, bear with. Bear with. See, not sure this. Had to do a little readjustment, but I think I fixed it. That looks so much better. I just messed around more with the height of the thing. So yeah, like I feel like I'm starting again from scratch on YouTube. Because, well, I feel I kind of am starting again in life, really. So the next product I'm going to use is the cream blush. It doesn't give a shade on it, but this is the one to match the Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. Again, from PS Cosmetics. Okay. And we blend, blend, blend. Very soft, very subtle blush. But I also feel at the same time, if you blend too much, it'll blend into oblivion and you won't see anything. But I do like it. Now, so that's that done. So next up is brows, and I am using Velvet Stone from MAC. It's just the eyebrow pencil. And I've already brushed the colour through, or brushed the eyebrows out, so. And then what I do is I get a brush and I pull the colour through. And don't forget to blend the front. Okay. There's always that one hair that just won't lie down. There we go, that's that. I always tend to bring one eyebrow down longer than the other, I don't know why, just force a habit. But yeah, that's that done. Now, to kind of reinforce the bronzer and that, and the contour, I'm going to actually use this bronzer here. This is a really old one that I have from Avon. Again, it's part of my Hit Pan series, so we're just going to go with that until it's actually gone. But again, just in under the cheekbone. We're not going to be doing too much, just to kind of emphasize the contour, to make me look like I actually have cheekbones. And just a little gentle blend, pulling everything back, back. And again, with the blush I'm actually going to use today is the NARS Orgasm, because I feel it matches the cream one that went underneath it. So I'm just going to do my NARS Orgasm is absolutely battered. It's stuck together with sellotape now at this stage. But just a little bit. This blush is so highly pigmented that I've learned the hard way to only use a little bit. Nice glow getting in under there. Okay, so we're going to do just a very natural look today. I don't want to do anything too heavy because I'm not going anywhere. But before I do any more makeup, I'm actually going to set my brows. So I've been using this Lancome Sourcil Styler, so it's basically a brow styler, just a brow gel. I have it in the shade light brown because that was what I was using, and it's just to keep everything in place. I know a lot of people don't really like YouTube tutorials like this anymore, but you know what? I don't really care. I love watching them, so as long as I love watching them, I'll be making them. And if people want to learn a little bit along the way, all the more better. And if they don't, that is also okay too. Now I'm going to set my eyes because I want to do some eye makeup. And yeah, I have put a little bit of concealer there as a primer, but I just want to dry it down. So I'm just going to use a little bit of translucent powder. What I'm going to use is this is the Laura Mercier dupe from Aldi. So it's the Decora Translucent. Absolutely amazing powder. I have used the Laura Mercier one, which is actually all gone now, but yeah, it is just as good. It's just very hard to find. But I do love the Laura Mercier one as well. And this one also gives no flashback, so that is even better in my book. Okay. Now the only thing I will say is it does give it a bit of a cast. As you can see there now, my eye has gone totally white when you're putting it on, but it will dry down. And then we're ready to do a little bit of more eyeshadow. So what I'm going to use is my bronzer, and I'm going to use that as my eyeshadow transition colour. Because again, I'm not going too mad on eyeshadows today. We're just going to keep it fairly simple. And the transition colour is the colour that you put in here, in this area here, to transition from one shade to the next. And I love a good transition colour. I love a kind of a rich brown, these warm tones as your transition. Because by the time you blend it out, you don't really see it so much. And then you get your fluffy brush. You blend, darling, you blend, blend, blend. And you see how soft that has just gotten? So now I'm going to go in with the brown, because as I said, I'm keeping it simple today. So I'm using this, it's a Stardust palette from MUA Academy. Keeping everything very simple today. These are eyeshadows I got a couple of years ago at Christmas. And honestly, do you know what? I couldn't actually fault them. They're really good. Now I'm using my MAC 224S brush. This brush is the bane of my life. This is one of the first editions of these when they transitioned from being real hair products to synthetic, and I hate the synthetic ones. Now, apparently they've got better since, but when I used to be there, this is what we were given, and I was not happy with them. It wasn't my choice and it wasn't my call. So I'm just going in with the brown that's in the palette, dark brown, patting it on the outer corner, leaving it there for a second, getting more product, and patting it onto the other corner. As you can see, it's quite a dark brown. And then go back in with my blending brush, which still has some of the transition shade on it, and we'll just blend it right in. In small circular motions, blend it in. Blend, 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 like your life depends on it. And you see, just like that, you've got a really soft look. And then do the same on the other side. Okay, so I've blended all that in. Now I'm going to go in with this Barry M green eye pencil, and we're going to open up these eyes and make my green colour stand out. This is what you call tight lining. Some people can do it with their eyes open, I can't. I have to have my eyes closed. So what I do is I put the pencil on the waterline, close my eyes, and then run it across. And I find that works best for me. So as you can see, it really does get the top and the bottom. And I don't have to be fooster with it, so it's a quick and easy way for me to do it. So that's that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of green eyeshadow, set the eye powder underneath with this Sephora green. I have no idea what colour it is, I have it so long, but it's a really nice shade, and yeah, this is what I use. And it's also super broke. But to be fair, I nearly finished it, so I'm kind of just using it to get rid of it now. And what that does is it just sets the under eye bit, but it also opens up and makes my green eyes look even greener, which I'll show you in a second. What else am I going to do? I'm going to do some mascara, so I'm going to use the Hypnose Doll Eyes from Lancome. Love this mascara, it is such a good one, especially when you've got itty bitty eyelashes like I do. The brush comes like this, so it's got a tiny little pointy bit at the top and then flatter at the bottom, so definitely find it very useful. I'm just going to do this off camera, so I'm not wasting time. So I've just gone to put on a lip liner, which is the Bronzel from Lancome number 11, but I've just done one eye with some eyeliner, and I just wanted to show you the difference that an eyeliner can actually make to a look. Really opens up the framework. It just makes it much more cleaner and kind of, I think, sexier. Maybe not. I find this one just looks very basic without the eyeliner, but when you put the eyeliner on, it just elevates the look. Plus it also rises this side of the face a little bit, so I think it elevates it, everything on this side. So I'm just going to go ahead and put on the other eyeliner and then I'll be back. So guys, to keep everything looking fairly structured and not too overdone or anything, I have just gone ahead and put on my lip liner, which was Bronzel from Lancome, and I'm also using this Revlon 008 Coca Craven lipstick. It's nearly all gone, and then I just topped it off with a Lancome, I have no idea what this says. It's Absolute lip gloss in clear, and that is it. That is today's look. It's fairly basic, very easy to wear for the office or even going out. You could wear it. I would obviously wear a little bit more because that's what I like, but as a first time back, I don't think this is too bad of a look to be hitting the YouTube algorithm with, so let's just roll with it. This is what I wear pretty much every day to work. This is my work face. So if it's something that you would like to see, maybe a going out face, a little bit more glam, how to glam this look up, maybe, let me know in the comments below and I will get on it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I shall talk to you again real soon. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe.